The president says this country is at war. As dawn broke, it looked like it, felt like it, and sounded like it. With the army on the streets, special forces blasted through the flat's reinforced door, their quarry the mastermind of the Paris attacks and his followers. Amid sounds more familiar with a battlefield than a Parisian suburb, a woman inside the flat detonated her suicide vest. Another man was shot dead and 2 others injured. 5,000 rounds were fired by police.
En effet, la porte blindée de l'appartement a résisté dans un premier temps aux charges explosives du raid.
The security door held up through the first round of explosives, which allowed the terrorists to prepare their retaliation, Paris's prosecutor said, adding that prolific firing went on for an hour. Intelligence led police to the apartment in Saint-Denis, about a mile and a half north of the Stade de France. The operation began at 4:20 at the intersection of Rue de Corbillon and Rue de la République. Those living nearby captured the start of the arrests. 8 in all. These men are now facing interrogation over the murder of 129 people and questions over a war arsenal of Kalashnikovs and suicide vests. Still unclear is the fate of Abdelhamid Abaoud, previously suspected of being in Syria. The work that began here before dawn goes on tonight. At its heart, the quest for the ringleader. Police are trying to establish what happened to Abdelhamid Abaoud. He was in the flat at the time, and he is not one of those under arrest. Of the 110 special forces involved in the raid, only a handful suffered minor injuries, despite coming under what was described as unprecedented levels of fire. Those living nearby described how the assault began at 4:30 in the morning.
Avec 4h30, on a entendu boum, 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 boum.
The woman in this house was too scared to show her face, but lives close by. You must have been terrified.
Yes, a bit terrified, but because you heard that, okay, he was at the stadium, he was not so far from me, but now it's really close. It's just, 500 meters, so a bit scary.
As the dead were taken from the flat, world leaders were briefed, President Hollande defiant in the face of an ongoing threat.
The terrorists steal the lives of innocents, but they also want to suspend ours. So I say firmly that France will remain a country of freedom, of movement, of culture, an active, valiant and dynamic country that never cedes to fear.
There may be a wish to defy fear, but it is difficult with what's unfolding on these streets. The raid may have stopped a new cell, but there is a continuing concern that others remain determined to attack this city and its people. Emma Murphy, News at 10, Paris.